Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeShop.com. I already did a video on the 3x3 from DianSheng, and we have a 2x2, 4x4, and 5x5. I'm really curious about this because the 3x3 was really nice. Like, I was so surprised at how good it was, especially from a company that I don't know any major 3x3 they've made. Like, if they made a Speed Cube, it was a long time ago, because all I know is their sort of shape mod sort of thing. So this is really interesting. So we're going to start with the 2x2. I'm guessing this is just a screwdriver and packet. Yep. Okay. So they're 2x2. A couple things about it. We have some tracks, although it's different from this one. Not the exact same sort of tracks. Also, it's a primary internals. Not super light, but not really heavy either. It's kind of papery. Very solid feeling. It definitely has a budget feel to it, being kind of light and papery feeling. I know that I already said that descriptor. The 3x3, I'm trying not to add lubrication at the beginning. I want to practice without it. But the 3x3, I didn't like the feeling as much. And then when I added lubrication, it really softened things up. It made a much more extreme difference than I think some other puzzles have. So let's just do a quick solve here. I don't know the CMLL algorithm for that one. I know, or no, I don't know the CLL algorithm. I know the CMLL and COLL, but it doesn't perform as easily on a 2x2. Same sort of thing. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to quickly talk about each of these. I'm not going to spend as much time as I did with the 3x3. I find the 3x3 a little bit more important. As far as performance goes, I struggle with 2x2 describing it because I feel like of all of my 2x2s, I can get almost the exact same times on all of them, and they all perform fairly equally. So as far as feeling, this feels nicer than some other ones that are out there. So, for example, like the Guanlong, what am I doing? What color am I doing? There we go. There we go. So, the Guanlong is really cheap feeling. The Little Magic is fairly cheap feeling. This is a pretty decent magnetic one. And what's the size of this? When YJ came out with the UPO version 2, it had a good solid feeling, but I don't know, felt kind of oddly rounded. Okay, so this is 49.5. Maybe if there's a stickered one, it would be 50. Not bad. Let's add a little bit of lubrication here. I've got just a small bit of nebula left, so I'll add this in. See how this reacts with it. So we'll put some in the inner tracks, or the inner pieces, the edges, some on these corners. And we'll just scramble it up, do a couple solves. But highly recommended for the price. You can get this whole set, the 2, 3, 4, and 5, as a big bulk set. The plastic, I didn't say during the 3x3, it's not glossy, but it's not exactly matte either, at least compared to what some of the other puzzles the other companies are making. It's just sort of a very in-between. Just like the 3x3, a little bit of lubrication really softened it up. Not even gonna, I know that's a screwdriver in there. Okay, I want to measure this. I saw something that said it was 60 millimeters. It feels a little larger unless I've just gotten used to, okay, it's 60. I've just gotten used to 59 or even 57, or 56 actually. I'm going to do 2 solves here. I'll do one. I'm going to widen this camera a bit. That way I don't worry about going out of frame as much. So I apologize for, you know, the little bit of a mess that we've got going on here. But I'd rather not go out of frame. I'm going to do a solve without lubrication and then a solve with lubrication. Right now, it's very light feeling. It's a little loose for my liking, but we're going to leave it for now. And the reason I don't know if I said in this one, the reason I don't like to use lubrication for budget puzzles when I start is because I'm expecting if you're buying a puzzle that's $10 or less, you're not spending a bunch of money on lubrication, or you might have some, but you don't want to just experiment with lubrication. And I do Hoya, so I'm going to kind of walk through this solve. Whoop! Wow, that moved fast. Okay, first 2 centers done. This is getting super speedy already. Oh my god. Okay, going to the cross edges. Wait. Oh no, I completely messed this up. What am I doing? Okay, there's that. There we go. Oh my god, yeah, this is getting really, really fast. Like, uncontrollably fast. Okay, onto the other edges. I'm not timing myself, apparently. And I like to do 6/4 edge pairing, which we've got a little bit of a not perfect 6/4 case, which is, I think, most of the time. Now F2L. Whoop. Nice, no OLL parity, but we do have PLL parity. Okay, that got so fast, so quick. Let's add some Lunar to this. Now, Lunar is a light lubricant, but I don't feel it does too much to speed up the cube. Especially bigger cubes, I feel like it just adds a nice soft feeling. But I'm going to put a good amount in here. I'm not worried about drops, just kind of putting it in there, putting it in here. Let's scramble this up and do another solve. It's funny, it feels like a really large 4x4, even though this would be a mini puzzle just a few years back that, I mean, even just last year, this would be the mini puzzle 2 years ago. But I remember when the mini Aosu came out, everyone was like, oh, that's so small. No one wants to use a 60mm puzzle. And now, no one wants to use a 62mm puzzle. Again, softened right up. It feels really smooth. You can even hear it. It doesn't sound, at least, I don't know how it'll sound in the speaker or the microphone. It doesn't sound super loud and airy anymore. Blue and green look really nice. We'll start with that. Oh my god, that was loud. I'm sorry about that. So I'm getting some little catches, but it feels like it's just because it's a bit too loose for my liking. Where is that piece? There we go. And then I need that one. Ooh, this is a really nice edge pairing set. Because instead of being 6/2, it was just 6. Come on. There we go. No OLL parity again. And then we do have PLL parity. Come on. Yeah, I definitely want to tighten these because I'm getting some little catches on it. Not guaranteed that, tighter tensions will do that, but will help. But this is a super, super fast 4x4. That's, sometimes you get 4x4s like the Valk was extremely slow out of the box. Let's check 5x5. 5x5 is not so much my thing. I'm not super concerned with it, with getting great at 5x5. I like that all these come with little stands and they all have DianSheng on it. Okay, 5x5 seems a bit more rounded. Oh my. What is it? What's the size of this one? 61.5? What is it? All right, I just knocked my microphone a lot. Isn't a 5x5 normally around 63? This, I think so for a regular size. So this feels real. Hold on, I need to get another 5x5 to check. The MGC. Yeah, that's a bit bigger. Now the YJ Mini is 58, I believe. 62.3, 61.4. So just from the size of this, I'm loving it. It's a Okay, I'm afraid of this one popping. I'm going to tighten these tensions, and I'm going to lubricate it right away because I already can tell, compared to the 4x4, how it's going to perform. Wow, that's a tough cap to get off. Wow, okay, I can guarantee that these caps are not just going to fly off while you're solving. They are a beast to take off. Wait a second, what's up with that logo? What? Can it peel off? It can peel off. That I don't think is competition legal. I believe you have to have the logo in the centerpiece for odd numbered puzzles. I believe the sticker makes it not competition legal. Was that an accident or is that on purpose? If other people have this puzzle, let me know where that logo is, because just note, if you bring this to a competition, you will have to take off that logo if this is not competition legal with that sticker there. But luckily it's not printed on and just a sticker. That is weird. Why do you do that? It's kind of like Cyclone Boys, when they came out with their 7x7 and 6x6, their logo was on the corner piece, like out here, which is very much not competition legal, I believe, if I know the rules correctly. I'm going to talk about, I guess, the performance as I'm solving. 5x5, I usually speed through the solves. I don't practice 5x5, and so even with like 4x4, I can average in the mid 40s with practice. For 5x5, I don't practice it, and it's like over 2 minutes, which is not average compared to what other people do. Like if whatever your 4x4 is, often your 5x5 is double that, or around that. So, which would mean my 5x5, if compared to my 4x4, should be around a minute 40, minute 30 even, but it's not. I do use Hoya, however, from other people who are good with 5x5 and use Hoya, that's not a big issue. So I ain't changing it. No matter what you say. I enjoy it. Okay, so now we do cross edges. And let's finish the last centers. I think this is where I falter the most trying to pair these up, because I just get a little bit lost on like what to do first. Like I see all these and I'm like, and I don't know exactly what I should immediately go for. Should I just pick a color? Because there's so many options. And let me know what you do in the comment section below. Do you like just pick a random color and say, okay, I'm doing this one? Do you analyze the full thing and say, okay, this one will be easiest, I'll do that one? What do you do? Do you do a rotation like I just did where the whole thing spins around? So yeah, that's where I really find I get a bit lost. And then there we go. I was wondering if I even remembered that algorithm. Come on. Ah! Let's orient the edges. See if I can do a COLL. Oh my god, I don't remember this one. Wait, no, I do. Come on. And then... okay. It's a little bit slower than the 4x4, but I love the size of this. It might not cut through things as well as this one. However, that might have to do with my tensions. So I could try some lighter tensions. But this is an amazing set of cubes. For the price, you can get the entire set. Oh my god, I don't even know the price. I'll put a link in the description because it's really cheap. Plus, you can get 5% off with discount code SCR. So if you're looking for a good set of 2, 3, 4, and 5x5, get this. I would recommend getting some lubricant. Either Lunar's a good, nice one that will not slow down the puzzle much. I like to slow down some of these puzzles, so Nebula is something that I use a lot. But really love this. Like, DianSheng, good job. Welcome back. Now we just need Fangxi to come back. I miss your puzzles, Fangxi. Make a speed cube, please. That is like your Shengren, but updated, please. That'd be nice if you're anyone from there is watching this. Probably not, but thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And so always stop by SpeedCubeShop.com for more news and reviews.